1986, Brittany, France. The Guillemot brothers catch a glimpse of the future and launch Ubisoft. No internet, no emails, just a bunch of creative minds ready to shape the future of entertainment. Today, Ubisoft still has an eye on what's next. But since we can't predict the future, we need people ready to forge it. Talented people who aren't afraid to create the unknown. And Lauren Stone is one of those people. Meet Lauren.
Hello. This is Aragorn.
Lauren lives in Malmö, Sweden with her family. Potatoes, cabbages, spinach, and chickens in a sort of experimental farm. Yes, you heard it right. She loves gardening, fishing, doing crochet, and working with her hands.
I like to keep busy.
Lauren launched her career as an actress, but
I quickly realized very few characters represented people like me, and I knew I couldn't be alone. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and create new characters.
Let me explain. In 2015, Lauren joined Ubisoft as the main screenwriter for Rainbow Six Siege, a small game you might have heard about. Her entry into video games came at a time when the industry as a whole was trying to address diversity and representation, both in-game and behind the scenes, work that was long overdue. So when Lauren found an open-minded group of people that were ready to push things forward at Ubisoft, it was the perfect opportunity to shake things up.
What if we make this one a little bit different?
Just a little different?
Nah, let's make them really different.
Lauren tapped into her indigenous Yonsei Hapa and Latina heritage as a source of inspiration to spur her creativity. That's how she created Aurelia 6 Arno, former commander of Team Rainbow, as an Afro-Latina character, who happened to be played by a certain Oscar-nominated Angela Bassett, leading to this memorable moment at E3. Hey Lauren, that must have been really special.
It was completely surreal. Almost as surreal as when Angela gave me a hug 2 months later.
Okay, let's pause here for a second. You must be wondering, it cannot have been that easy. Let's ask Antoine.
Hey, I'm Antoine.
Oh, sorry. He worked with Lauren at that time?
I did, and her approach to diversity was really human. Never felt forced, it was always natural.
Lauren continued her work developing bios and scripts for many operators, such as Kavera, Frost, or Habana. Players were thrilled to discover characters with meaningful origins and relatable traits. But Lauren's impact went beyond excitement. Some of them, like Anik, got truly inspired within the community. Imagine meeting your characters in the flesh. So what's it like?
Weird and wonderful. She's real?
But for Lauren, truly increasing representation in video games meant the character backstories must be part of the storytelling. Characters like Mute or Twitch didn't come from nowhere. Their uniqueness is an integral part of the story, and that's why it works. 1 year later, Lauren started working on The Division, a game with a stronger narrative focus. This was another opportunity for her to play a bigger part in world building. You see that guy coming in with his Scandi bicycle? That's Yannick. He works hand in hand with Lauren and appreciates her holistic approach to narrative.
Lauren doesn't just write, she also helps with narrative direction, realization, and cinematics. We need a world that makes sense, and everything with Lauren is about being logical and making sense.
To make the game feel more cohesive, Lauren always tried to find a balance between each narrative element, whether it was by introducing more authenticity through the casting, the decor, or even the environmental audio. That's why finding native speakers for character voices was important to her and has expanded the pool of talents working on the games.
The way we design our games can have a tremendous impact on the real world. And that's what fuels me.
Today, Lauren is at the heart of the Clancyverse as a narrative director where she can continue to bring her vision and enrich both Ubisoft's games and players' lives. And what can I say? To all the Laurens of the world,
don't change anything. Keep changing everything.
Before I go, did you like this story? Head over to jobs.ubisoft.com to hear more just like this one and maybe even take your first step towards creating the unknown with Ubisoft.
4, 5, action!
Man.
Yeah. Oh, and you did. Okay.